8, 9, 10.
저기요. 누구세요? 저기요. 우리 집에서 뭐 하는 거야?
Mesmerizing like adornment as it shines out where I walk is overground. So sweet. I dance fiercely in my skin. Spin. I move with confidence. I've got that glow. Everywhere I go, the flowers grow. I speak in miracles. I believe in me. Magnifique, so unique. When I speak, knees go weak. My mystique superheats. Let me teach my technique. I move that face, those eyes, that smile, that face. Heaven and earth. I'm truth, I'm facts, I'm church.
누구세요? Okay.
I come and I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go. Houdini, I come and I go. Prove you got the right to please me. Everybody knows. Catch me or I go. Houdini. Time is passing like a solar eclipse. Feel watching and you blow me a kiss. It's your moment, baby, don't insist. Calling constant, are you reading my lips? They say I come and I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go. Houdini, I come and I go. Prove you got the right to please me. Everybody knows. Catch me or I go. Houdini. If you're good enough, you'll find a way. Maybe you could cause a girl to change. Do you think about it night and day? Maybe you could be the one to make me stay. Everything you say is
father who works full-time. I want to be an example to show them that even though education and your dreams can be difficult to achieve, it's worth pursuing that goal. This is my comeback. Start yours at PurdueGlobal.edu.
This is going to be the year you become the you you're supposed to be.
All I needed was a moment with some magic, something golden, just one little sign. So I kept running, I kept jumping, doing anything for love, and got broken each time. Took a tumble, came round again. Now I'm back with a thicker skin. Keep on blocking out all the pain. Dance away to what's getting in. All the hurt and drove me insane. I'm not giving my heart away, baby. Please don't give up. I'm sorry, but I'm hard to love. Hard to love. There's something in my blood when pushing comes to shove. I'm sorry, but I'm hard to love. Think you're special, think you're perfect. Maybe, boy, you might be worth it. I'll give you a try. But I'm still learning, scared of burning, can't deny it, makes me nervous. Promise you'll be kind. Took a tumble, came round again. Now I'm back with a thicker skin. Keep on blocking out all the pain. Maybe one day I'ma let you in. All the hurt and drove me insane. I'm not giving my heart away, baby. Please don't give up. I'm sorry, but I'm hard to love.
Look for an ATM from our bank, or we'll have to pay a small fortune in fees.
BMO has more fee-free ATMs than the two largest U.S. banks combined.
Wow, saving money and more convenient.
Can I play a game on your tablet?
Sorry, no games. But we do have financial tools.
Financial tools?
Progress, 0%. Posts, likes, following. Exciting X-Men, pound Exciting pound XMEN pound Chanel, posts, likes. Following, pound Exciting pound XMEN pound Chanel, pound Kiki Palmer pound Windup, pound Y2 Distek, YouTube, pound YouTube. Pound Bambith a Living Simulation, Avatar View, Exantinxman, Jan 24, pound Bambi Live. Jan 14, Avatar View, Exantinxman reblogged, Jan 15, Brief Tack in Queens. Pounding Santinxman, Pounding Santinxman, Chanel, Pound Disney, Pound Design, Pound Aesthetic, Pound Celebrities, Pound YouTube, Pound Disneyland Park, Pound Bambi to Live. See all, Avatar View, and Santinxman, Jan 15. Pound Magic Band, Pound Disneyland Park, Pound Bambi at Disneyland, Pound Bambi the Living Simulation. When you want to take their books away, they are children. When you want them to work, they are adults. /u/sphere Celtic X /on/r/ladistagic capitalism. Florida Republicans are having a hearing about rolling back child labor laws. When asked about the danger to kids and rising child labor violations, bill author Representative Linda Cheney says, "These are not children. These are 16 and 17-year-olds. These are youth workers. At more perfectus, when you want to take their books away, they are children. When you want them to work, they are adults." /u/sphere Celtic X /on/r/late capitalism. /www. Pound labels or love pound propaganda pound Avatar View, and Santinxman, Jan 9. Pound reader pounding Santinxman reader pound Marvel pound Disney manga pounds Gene pound narrator pound aesthetic pound design pound Disney pound Exenting. See all. Avatar View, and Santinxman, Jan 8. Pounding Santinxman reader, photo, pound reader pounding Santinxman, photo, November 15th, 2023. Exenting X-Men, pound Exenting pound XMEN pound. Chanel, posts, likes. Progress, 0%. Posts, likes, following. Progress, 0%. Posts, likes, following. Exenting X-Men, pound Exenting pound XMEN pound Chanel, posts, likes. Following, June 1st, 2023, Avatar View, and Santinxman reblogged, Jan 15. Pound Dark Journalist, pound True Story, pound New Appearing, Avatar View, and Santinxman, Jan 14, https://xcom/darkjournalist/status/17466385528 Asterisk Rose, a kind and gentle magic black operations already a legend in her own right. She was the first of her sisters being trained by Master Stick in the art of self-defense and arms, alongside her peers Colleen Wing, Electra Nachios, Chanel the Black Cat Glitch and BB Kiddo. Unlike her sisters, she does not possess and pounds gene or any form of supernatural abilities other than her natural human abolition and the conviction of her one true promise. She has vowed to be loved by the scent of the saint of which she believes she is to come once her testimony has been witnessed. She is one of the only others among Chanel the Black Cat who was able to obtain the fighting style Master Stick taught to Chanel called Soft Touch, a fighting style that is excruciated by the soft touch of one's defense, whereupon every strike and retaliation of the repose is concentrated in the counter-attack's focus of power, with each touch shattering bone and rendering chakra points and nerves damaged beyond repair. Even if healing is one's specialty, the healing takes 4 times as long to repair the damaged wounded. Asterisk Jizu, who has been blessed by the god Apollo of the sun with a power crystal and coins melted by the sun by the god Hephaestos, is the Greek god of artisans, blacksmiths, carpenters, craftsmen, fire, metallurgy, metalworking, sculpture and Asterisk Rose, a kind and gentle magic black operations already a legend in her own right. She was the first of her sisters being trained by Master Stick in the art of self-defense and arms, alongside her peers Colleen Wing, Electra Nachios, Chanel the Black Cat Glitch and BB Kiddo. Unlike her sisters, she does not possess and pounds gene or any form of supernatural abilities other than her natural human abolition and the conviction of her one true promise. She has vowed to be loved by the scent of the saint of which she believes she is to come once her testimony has been witnessed. She is one of the only others among Chanel the Black Cat who was able to obtain the fighting style Master Stick taught to Chanel called Soft Touch, a fighting style that is excruciated by the soft touch of one's defense, whereupon every strike and retaliation of the repose is concentrated in the counter-attack's focus of power, with each touch shattering bone and rendering chakra points and nerves damaged beyond repair. Even if healing is one's specialty, the healing takes 4 times as long to repair the damaged wounded. Asterisk Jizu, who has been blessed by the god Apollo of the sun with a power crystal and coins melted by the sun by the god Hephaestos, is the Greek god of artisans, blacksmiths, carpenters, craftsmen, fire, metallurgy, metalworking, sculpture, and by the hand of their works they grant upon the chosen and pure of heart Jizu in the time of great crisis with the last of the world's resources. The gods entrust this one holder with the last of their powers and hope the power to morph into the Black Ranger of the Black Sun through the gifts of Apollo on behalf of their cohorts Hephaestos. In Jizu's tribulations, separate of her sisters Rose, Jenny, and Lisa, when apart from them, she is joined by Sedalion, the demigod of smelting, and the Alacron, Scorpion, Ranger. These 3 alone fight and defeat the trials of wickedness they face, alone fighting monsters and giants with the power of their Zords. When they defeat the wickedness of their trials, she is reunited with her sisters when she is inducted into the Seven Agents. Lisa, who has exhibited the gifts and talents of her gene when she comes of age, her gene makes itself apparent in the inhuman capability she displays in her extreme focus and perfect performance and precision, never missing, also possessing keen senses, agility and superhuman strength, grace and debonair she exudes in the art of sword fighting have proven her to be a perfect match for any opponent. She has taken on opponents such as the Daredevil, the Hellcat, and various mutants, Morlocks, and even Deadpool, and have come out the victor in those bouts, testaments to her skill and power. Jenny for many years down and not able to assist her sister until the birth of her gene, which allows her the power of one and ability of being able to take in others and fuse others into her facet. Joining and merging power, later she evolves and is the Neo of the Matrix in her feminism dimension, finding a new power that is unlocked by her relationship with the Trinity of her time. It is the mission of these four girls and the friends who join the agency who they meet along the way. It is their pursuit in correcting the wrongs within the tapestry of time, finding themselves correcting or refining measures of error within timelines. One could consider them time travelers or ones who predestine time before the errors are mended. Check out their exploits within the confines of the pages. 7 Agents, the graphic novel, and other editions authored by Claire J. Valentine, with other writers and editors who are not limited to but who have also contributed: Bambi, Clyria, Vogue editors, Disney writers, and with notes and commentary by Ig himself.
Strong enamel is your best defense against erosion and cavities. Reinforce that defense with Pronamel Active Shield.
Hello, I have an art movement about reverse engineering and the process. I heard you talking on your show and got confused because I felt in the zeitgeist of today. The only person developing this art movement I titled Arcana-Garde, i.e. the art of secret. An art movement like Dada or avant-garde, a process to help the common man discern the value of a piece of art. How Jackson Pollock in his drunken state replicated Fibonacci sequence in his drip/splatter paintings, why they are so Hello, I have an art movement about reverse engineering and the process. I heard you talking on your show and got confused because I felt in the zeitgeist of today. The only person developing this art movement I titled Arcana-Garde, i.e. the art of secret. An art movement like Dada or avant-garde, a process to help the common man discern the value of a piece of art. How Jackson Pollock in his drunken state replicated Fibonacci sequence in his drip/splatter paintings, why they are so expensive. In contrast, and her expression of a people to which she captured in her paintings, what the general masses confused for zoomed and crotch shots of women's private parts, something she may have realized about flowers, the same as Vincent van Gogh, kindred. That would explain her reclusiveness, her behavior becoming more and more like Van Gogh, and the painter he was friends with who also painted flowers seemed to also understand the same conclusion he may have made revelations for. The reason for painting flowers? I'm sure there are many, but it seems to always captivate the same core, even them having a language and how poets seem to understand them as well, with Japanese manga using them to set the tone of a scene and chapters of their prefixes. If you found out an artist never touched the work they did, would they still be famous like Andy Warhol? And how underneath most their work, if you were privy to the process, would find a piece was produced by students or Basquiat's friend, an artist himself in the lowbrow scene, which wasn't popular yet but was picking up steam, and no one mentions that in their mental unraveling he was dating Pound Madonna. Interesting circle of people I would perceive. Anyway, no one is talking about anything I'm trying to achieve, my thesis in A Map to Heaven, finding triangles, or that maybe heaven is a frequency that we can reach or slip into the object of the miracle ever elusive, but today some have it down to a science if you can believe that. Hologram theory, observation, and a pinch of whatever angels have to teach, mostly what's in their physiology. You could be surprised. But it all starts with the subject Sora, and you must master the ability to discern the spiritual art, and it helps if you can empathize with the image or artwork. As music is alive, art makes music, so maybe you can hear it? It might tell you how it was made, if not make you feel. Claire Bishop Prophet gives a great seminar on the subject of the spectacle. It's a two-way street like anything that has to do with love. A state of being, Stevie Nicks suggests, in her visions. Let me know if I am someone you would like to interview on your show. I'm an artist for Marvel Comics. Pounding Sandinksman. It's a comic about my cat I rescued while I was in Denmark. You can Google it as well, and I can send you my thesis, Finding Heaven and Visiting the Realm, meeting Walt Disney and him telling me his plans for the company Disney. Pound Marvel Keys, a Kingdom Hearts concept. Maybe he was a prophet himself. The heaven they created here on Earth, there's nothing like it. Or the magic/psychic soldiers, they seem to be belting out candidates with smash hits like Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift. The list goes on and on. It's a kingdom, and I'm Bambi. A pound mantle, the same as what a K-pop star would be acclimating. Why they are funded by military company. A pound mantle, the same as what a K-pop star would be acclimating. Why they are funded by military companies. The idea of a terracotta army made out of pottery, just vessels, but how this emperor's potted army won more wars than their actual physical army. It's all relative. When you think about it. The perception of pound aesthetic and the acclamation it renders, nostalgia, a vital aspect, a face. Like that of a quartz crystal, everything has at least two sides, like the C's that make up the logo of the couture fashion house. French luxury goods brand Chanel stands out when compared to their competitors. As Disney has been rolling out its latest mantles upon actors and actresses, a process of reality stars invoking the essences of Disney's most popular characters in animations and movies to exist in reality, none are ready for the most precedented coming of Disney's most powerful and influential archetypes. Something in their plans to unveil magic upon reality Disney labels entitled these his Big Four. Walt Disney's most ultimate archetypes and E. Mateo's, spoiler. Mantle project. They always were gearing up for the reason for the Magic Kingdom's position in the world today. With the advancement of AI, no one could ever understand the process that is unfolding before mankind. The day when a puppet made of not wood but metal and powered by the magical energies of the Blue Fairy, the miracle of electricity power, and bring to life the world's most powerful advancement, Disney's mantle to whom it will be placed, or what, will be one of the Magic Kingdom's most unprecedented defining moments in history, the day the world will meet the real-life Pinocchio.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about
Arendelle begins the orientation for the D-2 drafts, the Magic Kingdom's latest effort to beef up their numbers as fighting against the heartless and forces of evil has become more difficult. Mickey decided they would open the gates to the public, and whoever wanted to sign up to become a potential recruit would then be assigned to their new dorms on the Keysmith Boot Camp, where one would begin their training to become a soldier of the Magaic Kingdom in an open-world MMORPG live-action free-range control-style game. Players would be able to create their own character from the immense selection of style tools that would make your chat actor uniquely yours and different from any other online player via hairstyles, expressions, range of classes and character alignments based on what part of the Magic Kingdom park they come from, whether you choose to be of the Tomorrowland origin, specializing in the GD Knight class, or the Space Mountain Ranger or Helix Cadet, if not from Fantasyland ever infamous Princess class. Prince character class acclamation. One could also choose to be more of a pan, being of the second star from the right attunements, allowing your character flight, shadow doppelganger, and hiker fairy applications. Toontown would also be an interesting alignment to choose from, making your character more Toon-like in nature. Maybe you would choose a more buxom Jessica Rabbit type of acclamation, if not the more radical Roger Rabbit alignment. Mickey is welcoming all with open arms to this very special event. In the Mouseketeers manga, a Marvel Comics initiative, we see that the draft had been interrupted by Pound Lady Death, the Marvel protagonist who marched to the departments of the underworld to take off the former Angel of Music's head and succeeded. Now in this new age of Disney Marvel culture, she seeks the Chocobo feathers that are ended with the powers to revive her fallen beloved Pound Thanos and Pound Deadpool. Exploding onto the scene, she blasts Pound Donald and Pound Goofy to a dark realm while stealing all of Mickey's Pound Keyblades. Sora and the recent crew of Kingdom Hearts nobles had worked so hard to collect for Mickey to keep safe. Now the new generation of Hearts nobles must seek out the Keyblades of Marvel heroes, Mouseketeers, Mouse Club members, i.e. Pound Britney Spears, Pound Solange Knowles, Pound Hayden Panettiere, Pound Miley Cyrus, Pound Skate Jackson, Pound Brenda Song, Pound Ashley Tisdale, Pound The Carpenters, Pound American Stand Hopefuls, Pound Paris Hilton, etc. While also constructing and crafting blades and other popular Final Fantasy weapons and items, the possibilities are endless. Join Bambi in Disney's latest park, the Forest Kingdom, where one can visit Pocahontas and Grandmother Willow to learn about the colors of the wind. Get a lesson from Donnie Moonstar, as Gene Native can teach you how to use your senses and tracking skills. If one runs into Snow White or her sister Rose Red, maybe one can obtain one of her apple components to construct a new Purity/Rotten Keyblade, Summoner's Staff, Gunblade, or what have you. Find the White Rabbit to gain the Kit Gloves, one of the Mouseketeers' most infamous legendary artifacts of the Magic Kingdom. Go on a mission with Minnie Mouse as she assembles her own music label, learning how to become a triple threat when going toe-to-toe with Pound Hatsune Miku and other songstress legends such as Pound Seraphine, Pound Daisy Duck, Pound Shortabusta Groove, or Pound Athenisk. find out what the Pound Umbrella Corp has been doing testing on Pound Heartless, creating new monstrosities as you team up with Pound Jill Valentine and other Pound Capcom favorites. One can also just enjoy the beautiful scenescapes of the Magaic Kingdom's different game hubs, along with your favorite idol, Jizu of Blackpink, Mian of Geidel, Mana of Twice, or Karina of Espa, as your guide or sightseeing companion. Learn to be an avid Pound Marvel disc jockey and perform your set at a Pound Tom Rowland Presents Live virtual experience alongside the Avengers Academy's DJ alumnus Sperishleton and Cascade, if not Pound Electronachios or the Forest Kingdom's very own Pound Flower, also featuring Maddles DJ Hot Wheels and special guest host by the Days or the Week you debut. If becoming a master key wielder isn't your forte, one can become a triple threat, or many baking and pastries are more your flavor of demand. So much to do in the immaculately immense world of Kingdom Hearts Metaverse. Worlds of Eternal Heart stores the open world online MMORPG live action free-ranged first-person/third-person play type console, PC and mobile accessible. Coming soon. Pound PS7, Pound PlayStation 7. These natives are quite innovative and eccentric, which also describes the Aquarius rising person. These natives are quite innovative and eccentric, which also describes the Aquarius rising person. They are smart and one of the few interesting people when you know them. They might not seem very interested in a lot of things, or like they aren't paying attention, but that's usually because in their mind they are having their own conversations. That being said, they may often get lost in thought. They also have some of the most unexpected changes or glow-ups. They may like having tattoos or piercings. They are adventurous and want to know about a lot of things. Often they are interested in things of other cultures, are true humanitarians and like working for a larger cause. One thing that may irk them is the sense of stubbornness others might show when it comes to matter of opinions. Even though Aquarius is a fixed sign, Uranus energy in its true form is accepting and non-judgmental. They work for community and has many hobbies of their own as well. Most likely to change something in appearance or get a haircut at smallest inconvenience. Can create havoc especially in their own life, overthinks a lot. They cannot stand restrictions and just the thought of being controlled can be triggering. More characters from Deary Lou universe. The bunny is named Skippy Lou. The little bear on the right, Deary Lou, and the swan is Queenie. Young girls all over the world globe showing Americas are finding they pose as pound feminine mouse strain. Deary Lou of the Mushroom Forest Kingdom, Prince, ward of the Prince of the Forest Kingdom, Bambi, and student of the great mentor seer Madame Dove Raven, who predicted Donald Trump was supposed to win the 2023 election, whose data was correlated by other famous psychics such as Anita Serene Pound, Anita Serene Pound, Tyler Hollywood Medium Pound, Karomi Pound, Melody Pound, Mippy Anarchies Pound, Tuxedo Sam Pound, Sega Echo Pound, Natsinto Dreams Pound, Houdini Pound, Candace Kane Pound, Card Captor Million Pound, Clocarts Pound, Mustang Rabbit Pound, Avengers Academy Pound, X-Men Pound, Xavier Academy Pound, Professor Xavier Pound, Psychic Twins Pound, Terry and Linda Pound, Psychus Intelligence. playful person is thinking of you, possibly a younger sibling or someone younger that looks up to you. They see you as an inspiration and adore how you guide yourself through difficult tasks, school, hobby, work, etc. They really look up to you with how you handle things. They are proud of you and want to impress you. They find some things difficult to understand or sit in your shadow, but they like it that way. They like to observe, see and learn, to have ideas and thought about his own future and how they can be like you. They are possibly shy, or don't say much when around people of authority or strangers. They get uncomfortable and possibly scared of some form of disappointment. They don't understand why, but they always try to make sure to do his best and please the people around him. Whenever you leave they feel left behind or not liked, but they understand that's how life goes, and that you will come back soon again. They understand how you have a different life than them, but they are still sad about it, and that's alright. They love you and want to spend time with you, or more.
say that it was destiny. But if not, what could it be that drew you towards me? Could it be chance? Till the day that we meet
Our process is to help others reverse engineer any piece of art, a process we named Arcana, a divinely inspired processes for the masses to help anyone, even those who just like the window, or for those who identify as the casual to the more serious collector. If you see yourself as one who only appreciates the vernacular of lowbrow, or for the expert who can tell a piece's value higher, to the full breed of a piece of which classifies its value as fine or what is highbrow, an expert can tell very little just from holding a piece, from the weight of its paint on the canvas to the fine materials one Vermeer might have used if lapis lazuli compared to a cobalt chalk, no matter what the techniques infused from the hand of those who might have frequent enter the circles or Michelangelo. But today we have cutting-edge technology in satellite that can identify the most important layer hidden underneath the most cunning of Leonardo's Madonna to reveal blueprints and architect mapping out schematics that out-achieve even what is considered fringe for today. Stepping back from Salvador Dali's pieces reveal pixels can make for a bigger picture, and Frida Kahlo's testimony may reveal the golden angel anointed and dust in her portrait of what it was like being with first human cyborg. There is more to art than what meets the eye. Only what can be unmasked from the Fibonacci sequence in Jackson Pollock's drunken drips and splatters, the same sequence that trees adhere to? What will you uncover using this process? Will you hear the call? What will an angel whisper to you? Is there something only you can see within the aura of a painting? Find out what you may already know. Today, through this developing art movement, Arcana the Guard begs you to join if you seek truth.
Hey guys, we're just singing some Walk to Remember. If you guys can remember any of that, the movie, Mandy Moore. Love Mandy Moore. She's a legend. But who cannot not watch that movie, right? So hopefully we'll get to do some more covers doing some ASMR and just, you know, hanging out. This is the live stream. So, have you guys noticed any new trends emerging, or have you been following our column that we're doing with Disney and Vogue? We're still Miley Cyrus. She just did a photo shoot with Steven Meisel, and that's a very rare opportunity. But it was so awesome. She wore some Chanel, so we want to update her in our. She's also in our Marvel series, Triple X, and with sorry, Baby Metal, yeah, Baby Metal, and right, Chocolate. So they're in the series, and who else is in the series? It was so awesome when we were asking if they wanted to be in the series. They instantly sent content, and that's what we put on for the cover for SoundCloud, and they matched exactly. They did exactly the pose we asked them to do, and it matched the font that we placed over them, so it all was just very congruent, and you know, it all just it synced, you know. So we were very happy for that, and you know, for everything that's going on, you know, it's like people forget J-pop and J-rock, and that's kind of where we came from before we got into other genres of music. We kind of only listened to Japanese music because we were just into Japanese anime, and so that's kind of all we knew. But then when we were going to school, my friend Megan, she started to introduce me to soft rock, and then I started getting into metal, and that's when I started hanging out with the punk rockers and the gothic kids at school, and they were very just inviting, and it was kind of like, you know, if you didn't hang out with the goths, then you were like a jock. But at this school, it was different because the alternative kids were the more popular, and the more collegiate were like the. But everyone got along, so that's all that matters. But very lucky the experience that I had in school. Yeah, so anyway, I guess we can do like an art review. So if you visit my online gallery, baroquenheart.tumblr.com, you can see I haven't updated it. It's kind of I like it's kind of like the way I have it curated is you know, it's like for me, that's my museum. So when I go there, it's like it just reminds me of where I was at the time when I was making all that art, and at the time I was just getting into sacred geometry and learning about the Merkaba and the flower of life, the sacred geometrical symbol, the one that's seen on most like monuments and like places of great history, and these symbols they can be seen in like so many different places around the world. It kind of makes you think that there was kind of some kind of collective consciousness going on when all this stuff was just being invented and introduced and discovered and found, and it has a lot to do with it's like it's an art form that originates from like the Jewish and Hebrew people. There's a really specific word for it. It's called Jewish mysticism. That's what it is. It's Jewish mysticism. I'm sorry. I forget sometimes, but yeah. So as I was studying all this, this is when I was first being introduced to these classes that I was taking, and this group that I was getting involved with. It was like a meditation group, and it was called Sincere Souls, and it was for empaths, people who feel, or it's a psychic feeling, and so we absorb emotions through our aura and our electromagnetic field, and we're just kind of sponges for emotions and energy, and like if there's there's a very happy aura about the space, then it kind of rubs off on me, and it makes me feel very happy, and or if like I'm hanging out with someone and they're kind of being like just kind of not into the moment or whatever, and maybe I'm trying to do my own thing or whatever we're doing, but it just kind of absorbs. But so these classes were about learning how to not absorb all that stuff, and how to kind of we were just trying to help ourselves, because like these were we couldn't go into large crowds, or we just kind of wanted to stay away from people because we weren't doing well with absorbing all this stuff. And the instructors for the class, I remember she was like so awesome. She was an expert in hypnotherapy, and she was an expert in past life regression. And I remember she did a little session with me, and she was telling me about maybe some of my past lives that were possible, if that's real. I take all of this with a grain of salt, metaphysics and New Age, but it certainly is interesting, all of it. And so this teacher who was just kind of she was leading the group and the meditations, and it was all very we used archangels for the clearing of the space, making the space just kind of if you know anything about creating sacred space, you have to invite positive energies to the circle or whatever you're doing, and we use archangels and stuff like that, so it made me feel safe. And this is when I was kind of just getting introduced to all that kind of stuff, and I didn't know too much, but I was just open to learning about all of it. And I remember there was an automatic writer in the group, and she was really cool, and she would tell me stuff about me. She would say that my heart is like she would say my heart's a stereo. She would say, she would always bring that song up with me for some reason, but it always made me feel like you know, it made me feel special. But and she would say this, she would say slap an S on my chest like Superman, and because I'm not sure if I had this tattoo at the time, but I have it now, but you know, that is kind of how I think about it. But she would say that to me as well, and she was always just really like bubbly and fun. And then there was another guy, and he was kind of just quiet and reserved, but like all these people that were there, I felt I felt like I don't know, I felt something from them, like even if like like it's hard to explain, like it just made me feel like you know, like they really did have something about them, and it made me more curious to learn more about them. Like I wanted to I don't know, when I'm getting to know someone, it's like I can feel something about them, and it makes me want to if they have like a gift or a skill or a talent, like it makes me want to have some of that, because it makes me feel like if someone can share that with me, it makes me feel like they really are interested in making a connection or getting to know me, or like you know, the reason why I'm so forthcoming with like when I want to do something for someone, it's like it's because I feel like if they know that I want to share my God-given gifts with them, it makes me hope that they would want to do the same with me, with whatever they have. And that's really all I'm really interested in with people, is I feel like if they can share their talents with me, then it's like that's the connection that I want with people. It's like for me it's just as intimate as like a kiss, or like you know, something more than that, but it's just me. But that's why I'm kind of like when I see something in someone and it's true, it makes me so much more like it makes me want them even more, because it makes me, I want to have like that spiritual connection, and that they're willing to share that with me. It makes me feel that it makes me feel like they really yeah. But anyway, so yeah, like these people, they shared their talents with me, and that made me feel like, you know, rather than them and this has happened to me a lot. It happens to me like like not so much, but I feel like I try and like look for people who I feel like I know they'll say yes, rather than reject me, because I don't like that. But so yeah, like that's what I try to do. But of course it does happen sometimes, and you know, lets me know that like the person, yeah, like they know they have something too, and they know it's valuable, and they know that you know, it's something special, and that's cool too. Like, you know, you don't want to like if you have something, you know, you want to kind of protect it. But for me, it's like I want to share if I can, so that like like when you like high five with someone and your skin touches their skin, it's like have you ever heard the expression "give me some skin"? It's kind of like they're giving you a little bit of something that they got. I feel like when you make that connection, and I think there's something to that, like you know, sharing some of yourself with someone. But you know, it's probably just as special if it goes the other way, in a different way. I was trying to develop an art style, a movement. I was going to, it was supposed to help people see art in a different way, help them connect with it better if they, you know, but anyway, it was a huge undertaking, and I'm still working on it, but it was going to be like a process, and it had to do with secret, and I think in that aspect, you know, people who are more protective with their talents and their gifts, maybe this is the kind of you know, this is where those kind of ideas align. There is something about you know, secret and art, and I don't know, it's like the two kind of go hand in hand. Artists kind of there's this kind of like you know, there's when the artist is making something, it's kind of just like, so usually not I don't, you know, not all processes are the same, but there's like this moment where it's just them in a space with the art and no one else, and it's kind of like that's where they get to be, or that's where they're like in this moment where they're just like you know, their most truest self, and it's like that's a space that people are rarely get to be invited into, and so that's kind of the aspect I wanted to spotlight. It was that moment of intimacy, but this process, it was going to kind of unravel or unfold like the different layers of how a painting or a piece is made, and it was going to kind of let the person into like in on, you know, like the different secret processes that an artist might have used or experienced while making the piece, something that you might not have been aware of, something that you might not have you know, thought about when experiencing the piece, like Leonardo da Vinci, his works, you wouldn't know this just by looking at them unless you have like a second sight, or maybe you're spiritually gifted, or maybe you have an insight into the processes of artworks. But if you're like just you know, someone who's just dabbling in art, or just likes to collect, or just, you know, someone who just likes to look or experience in whatever way, like this was going to let you in on, like, you know, sometimes they have to use a special machine to see if there's something hidden underneath the layers. And like many of Leonardo's works, they have other works underneath them, but you wouldn't know if you weren't like if you were new to his work. And so I thought this was something very interesting about him, because many of his works, they would feature like architectural blueprints, or like you know, very biblical pieces that he wasn't really allowed to express when he was being commissioned, as back then the church was very specific in how they wanted to display icons and biblical pieces. So you couldn't really work outside the lines, even if you were being guided divinely. And there's one works where it felt like he actually was being guided divinely. It's one of the works where he was told to paint a different subject matter, but he painted a Madonna instead. And when the commissioner saw this, they had him do it over, and he didn't do it over. He just he hid it. And so I thought it was a really interesting story. And this was, I was watching this documentary at the time, and it was something that they couldn't see with, you know, the human eye, and so they hit it with a different. They hit it with this machine. You know, it could see different spectrums, and it was the only way they were able to identify it. But it was just like, you know, if they never found that underneath the work, that Madonna would have never been found. And I find that when you look at a piece of art, it's like it kind of you know, it like transmutes off of you, and you kind of have a moment where you know, whatever the artist was trying to express, they're feeling kind of you know, there's like a reflection happening, or like I kind of see paintings or works kind of like portals, and maybe you're transported into like a different dimension, or like maybe it changes your frequency, or your vibration, whatever sciences or techniques were put into the work as it was being made. You never really quite know what the artist is acclimating as they're creating the piece. You just know that it's reflecting off of you, but you don't quite understand, or maybe you don't, maybe you do, but the artist's intention, you don't really know what an art is, the purpose of it, I guess, or how it was intended to transmute. But this process that I was trying to develop, it was going to help like anyone kind of reverse engineer any piece, and that was supposed to be the magic behind this specific art movement. The way avant-garde, what avant-garde kind of did for whatever institutions were being, you know, whatever people were trying to fight for when they created that movement, or Dada, or you know, I want to create something new, but to do that, you need like 50 or so other artists to participate in the study of what you're trying to create. And so it just kind of seems like too big of an undertaking, but considering everything that I've done so far, why not, right? But you know, if it's something that could help just the average person be a part of understanding, you know, in a deeper sense, like no one really knows that Jackson Pollock was, you know, he was acclimating a Fibonacci sequence in his drunkenness, and that's the same way that the trees, their stems shoot off, and how trees grow. It's a sequence of Fibonacci, and no one understands that he was in his drunkenness. He was actually creating perfect pieces of works, but that's before he drove off the cliff, right? Same with Van Gogh. When he was creating his works, we don't quite understand what he was seeing as he was creating these very floral and very you know, the way the paint is, how it comes off on the canvas, the way he was layering it, you know, it turned the canvas into more of a sculpture, and so we don't really know what he was experiencing in his time of as he was losing his mind near the end there. But all these different artists, I think they start to have some kind of spiritual experience as they're getting into the realms of whatever they're tapping into. And so for me, if I can communicate that with someone, and you know, if they don't know, not that I want to communicate it, but I hope that they can understand more, you know, just by looking at the piece without being told about it. And that's my wish for this movement. But yeah, so I'm working on that, and it has to do with connecting with the piece and maybe seeing its aura, and it starts there. And if you can see the aura of painting or work, even if it's music, or something that's not visual, everything has an aura. Everything has like a life, energy to it, a vibration. So in all of this, it communicates an electromagnetic frequency. And if you can just start to connect with the aura of something, then it starts to let you in on the secret of how something was created from beginning to end. And this was a process that I started to I started to learn about it as I was connecting with my angels, and as I was tapping into the Akashic Records and different consciousnesses. It just started to come together for me, this process and sequence of how someone can use spirituality and meditation and to connect with art and start to learn about it in a different way. But this was all very early when I was really getting into sacred geometry and Jewish mysticism. I was having these experiences where I felt like I could see like spiritual beings and different things. They were like, as I was working on the artwork, it felt like they were adding stuff to it, and it kind of something to me because I didn't know that stuff was happening, and I wanted other people to be able to see if they were making stuff, whatever it was. Some people they're more sensitive than others, so I know I can't be the only one to have noticed that kind of stuff, and so I just wanted to make this process available so that if that stuff was happening in other, or maybe it happens to everyone, I would think so, because art is like magic. You're acclimating like science, and it's like music, and there's your mathematics are involved in different techniques that you're interpreting in the piece, and it's like you can't just be you. It has to be like another something like sometimes I feel like I was being taken over, and then when I would wake up, the piece would be done, and so I wanted to know how did I do this, and that's why I wanted to come up with this process. But it's so fringe, and I don't know if I'll ever finish it. The dynamics of what it takes to acclimate, but wish me luck.
When you work at San Manuel, you go from employed to empowered. With world-class benefits and pay, Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is the only California resort and casino certified as a great place to work. Apply now at sanmanuelcareers.com.
Here's why you should consider a home battery if you're looking into solar in California. California got new solar laws in 2023. For these changes, you could send extra solar power to the grid for a significant solar credit. Then
Hi guys, welcome to my vlog in New York. Ta-da! Oh my goodness. She loves Anna. Okay. This is gonna be a New York Met Gala vlog. / all the other things that I'm going to be doing in New York, but welcome to my vlog. Today we are shooting for Dua's podcast, which is my very first podcast ever in life. I'm very nervous, as you guys can see, so I'm decided to eat some yogurt before. Yeah, watch me through my getting ready for the mat. 이거 입어? 네. For sure? 아 진짜? 있고 그냥 like this. But maybe. 근데 어차피 여기 위에도 있어. 아 근데 최근에 이거 했으니까 이걸로 이거 아니면 이거 할까봐. This one? Okay, let's try this on. Now? Is it too early?
No, let's do it right now and then get ready.
Okay. It's a cute outfit.
Yeah.
That I'll not wear. Or we could go eat 곱창 with
Okay.
I'm gonna need
Next
a different
one.
option.
Option 2.
It's cute though.
Bye.
어때요?
반원법이에요. 밑에.
재택근무.
재택.
Oh, I like that.
어차피 안 보일 것 같아서 이게 낫지 아까 거보다.
그 앉아봐봐. 좋아.
Okay.
All
All decided. Good to go.
근데 저 맷 끝나면 앞머리 잘라주실 거죠? 더?
아니 지금 좀 너무 길었어.
아.
Ready.
예쁘다. 예뻐졌네. 예뻐졌네. 이 정도면? And then you make it big.
Like shaking now. This is my first ever podcast, any kind of thing like this, so.
Life from then I had back in Korea. So while I was growing up.
It's the day of the man. Look at the beautiful weather outside. Finally, sun has come up and rain has gone away. Like what Allison would say, it's the luck of the eye. I got ready to shoot the getting ready for Vogue, so this is my getting ready face. We have a long day ahead, but I'm excited. So, yeah. Woo! That's should we show them? That's the dress for today. I haven't gotten into my makeup just yet and hair yet, but I'll get there. See you guys soon. Hi folks, this is Jenny. I'm in New York for the Met Gala. Come get ready with me. 완성이 됐고요. 빛이다. 빛이 있다는 loving it right now. This is my hairstylist. Her name is 선영. 이 룩에 대해서 막 설명하고 있었어요. 어떻게 이거를 생각했는지.
블랙핑크 그리고 블랙핑크의 제니는 한국을 대표하는 아티스트이기 때문에 뭔가 이 전 세계가 봤을 때의 이 우리의 동양의 미를 조금 믹스해서
맞아요.
더 아름답게 알리고 싶은 마음에 뭔가 좀 생각을 해봤습니다.
맞아, 이게 약간 mixture of Korean and modern and traditional and classic. Really wanted to create a timeless look where if I look back in like 10 years, I don't want to regret anything. So that was also a big decision that I considered. Anyways,
That's right.
맞아요. 감사합니다. 짧은 인터뷰 응해주셔서 감사합니다. So this is my final look. Hi guys, welcome to my vlog in New York. Ta-da! Oh my goodness.
She loves Anna.
Okay. This is gonna be a New York Met Gala vlog. / all the other things that I'm gonna be doing in New York, but welcome to my vlog. Today we are shooting for Dua's podcast, which is my very first podcast ever in life. I'm very nervous, as you guys can see, so I'm decided to eat some yogurt before. Yeah, watch me through my getting ready for the mat.
이거 입어?
네. For sure? 아 진짜?
입고.
No. No.
Like this. What?
Maybe. Maybe.
근데 어차피 여기 위에도 있어. 근데 최근에 이거 했으니까 이걸로 이거 아니면 이거 할까봐.
This one? Okay, let's try this on. Now. Is it too early?
No, let's do it right now and then get ready.
Okay. It's a cute outfit.
Yeah.
That I'll not wear. Or we could go eat 곱창 with Okay. I'm gonna need
Next
a different
one.
option.
Option 2.
It's cute though.
Bye.
어때요?
안 오버돼요 밑에.
재택근무.
재택.
Oh, I like that.
어차피 안 보일 것 같아서 이게 낫지 아까 거보다.
그 앉아봐봐.
좋아. Okay. All decided. Good to go.
근데 저 맷 끝나면 앞머리 잘라주실 거죠?
더? 아니 지금 좀 너무 길었어. Ready.
예쁘다. 예뻐졌네.
예뻐졌네. 이 정도는. And then you make it big.
Like shaking now. This is my first ever podcast, any kind of thing like this, so.
Life from then I had back in Korea, so while I was growing up.
It's a fact. In the new economy, average people are becoming millionaires faster and easier than ever before. But
It's the day of the man. Look at the beautiful weather outside. Finally, sun has come up and rain has gone away. Like what Allison would say, it's the luck of the eye. I got ready to shoot the getting ready for Vogue, so this is my getting ready face. We have a long day ahead, but I'm excited. So, yeah. Woo! Woohoo! That's that's the dress for today. I haven't gotten into my makeup just yet and hair yet, but I'll get there. See you guys soon. Hi folks, this is Jenny. I'm in New York for the Met Gala. Come get ready with me. 완성이 됐고요. 빛이다. 빛이 있어. Loving it right now. This is my hairstylist. Her name is 선영. 이 룩에 대해서 막 설명하고 있었어요. 어떻게 이거를 생각했는지.
블랙핑크 그리고 블랙핑크의 제니는 한국을 대표하는 아티스트이기 때문에 뭔가 이 전 세계가 봤을 때의 이 우리의 동양의 미를 조금 믹스해서
맞아요.
더 아름답게 알리고 싶은 마음에 뭔가 좀 생각을 해봤습니다.
맞아, 이게 약간 mixture of Korean and modern and traditional and classic. Really wanted to create a timeless look where if I look back in like 10 years, I don't want to regret anything. So that was also a big decision that I considered. Anyways,
that's right.
맞아요. 감사합니다. 짧은 인터뷰 응해주셔서 감사합니다. So this is my final look. Oh, love it. Not even like worried now. I'm like so calm and relaxed. Just that my back is hurting from all the hair that I'm wearing today. And also I can't sit down for the next 2 hours, so I decided to sip on some champagne. Calm down now.
Breathe.
잘하고 와.
한번 올게요. Big girl, big girl. 할 수 있어. 파이팅!
편안하게 하고 와.
오케이.
몰라, 해볼게. 파이팅! 파이팅! Yeah, we're good.
파이팅!
파이팅!
Alright, boys, thank you.
파이팅!
I was the best one. Yeah, right.
This is my after party look. Better shoes and comfier outfit to move.
If you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what
So today's guest, Jenny Kim, joined me for a very special conversation about bringing your culture to the stage. Jenny and I have become friends since that show in New Jersey, and I just adore her, which is why I invited her to join me on this week's episode for what is in fact her first ever podcast interview. Jenny, how you doing?
I'm doing very good. I'm very excited for this.
I'm so happy you said yes to doing this with me.
Only because it's you. I am literally shaking right now. This is my first ever podcast, any kind of thing like this. So.
You grew up back and forth between South Korea and New Zealand. How do you think you were able to navigate both worlds at such a young age? Like, did you feel like you struggled to fit in? Like, were you able to, have that really kind of authentic experience in both places and make that work for you?
When it comes to the adapting part, I really want to thank my mom in this. I feel like I should explain this too. So my name is Jenny in Korean too, which is very rare because I don't have a separate Korean name. Jenny is an English name that's just written in Korean. So now that I think back, I think my mom always had this wish that I would experience not just my culture and my country back home, but also like travel the world and be that person who's free everywhere I go. Like when I was in my kindergarten, like when I was 7, 8, that's when my mom always taught me about how big the world is and that it's not just where I am right now, but the whole world is
like so big.
Yeah.
It goes around. Yeah.
Yeah. So, my mom always wanted me to have that in my life. And luckily, I was just able to enjoy what was in front of my eyes, I think. And I was lucky enough to meet great friends when I was in New Zealand who introduced me to their world. And I think it was a blessing that I had, if I look back at it.
That's really amazing. I mean, it's cool because I guess in some way your mum just kind of envisioned you having a life not just in Korea, but all over the world.
No, definitely. To be honest, I think in the beginning of my career, I guess I had more of that New Zealand side of me where I'm like, let me go out there and then be a part of that world. But as I got into the business and as I got to learn more about myself and my country, because I was based in Korea while we were recording and in the studio and everything, I started to bring more of the Korean side and the Korean culture into my music and my career.
Like they started merging together.
Mm-hmm. And the biggest reason I jumped into this music path that I chose was me listening to Korean music when I was living in New Zealand. And I dreamt of bringing Korean music to bigger world, because I was also living in a world where I was in between the two cultures, and I saw it happen. Like I really wanted to see it happen in the future, and also I wanted to play the part because I feel like I was able to do that with the language barrier and with the lifestyle that I have lived in the past.
I wanted to rewind back to the beginning of Blackpink, if you'll let me. And I'm so fascinated by the K-pop trainee system, which you just talked about. And I understand like it's a really regimented and rigorous training program where you learn a lot, not just about music and dance, but also about language and media and the way you present yourself to the world. And as you went through training, how were you able to maintain your own identity throughout this?
I've actually never really broken down how I did it, but the people who knew the importance of keeping their own identity and character within the training system are the people that are in the group right now. Like a lot of people got lost in the way because we were so focused to satisfy the people that we were working with, but we weren't sure who we were doing it for and how it can identify us in the future, because it's literally years of training. It's not just a couple of hours. So you get really drawn into the lifestyle that they put us in. And I think the girls and I were, I don't know if is it too controversial to say this? I don't know. I'm like,
no, I don't think so.
Yeah. So
it's like survival of the fittest.
Yeah. The girls and I try to find our own voice and character, and whilst we had like 30 other people training with us, and I guess our labels saw us trying and
saw something really, really special. Like, what were some of your favorite inspirations from those trainee days that inspired you and shaped you in the group today?
The variety of different vocal styles that we approached, like we got to experience, was definitely something that helped me throughout the way. But the good thing about the label that I was under was not only they wanted us to be able to sing in Korean, but we would cover so many pop songs as a trainee. So by the time we had to record our actual song for Blackpink, we were able to like play around the language, play around like the rhythm and like all sorts of things that affect the music with the cultural difference, I think. And like some of the things, I don't know which influenced me the most, but some of the things that I struggled the most that I could tell you right now. Does that work too?
Yeah, of
'Cause
course.
we did a lot of like crumping and like popping, like as
Oh,
a genre
yeah.
of dance. And let me tell you this, I am not the best crumper and popping person in the world.
Well, you can't be perfect at everything.
But
Listen.
yeah, but it was, but also learning something that you're not good at helps you to find what your, like what your main genre is when it comes to dance and vocals. So yeah, I have to say, just trying out all sorts of different things has pinpointed to become who I am, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you put it so beautifully, and I think that's really important for everyone listening, is to know that it's okay to try things, and even if you're not good at them, it will lead you to the place where you're evidently supposed to
That's
be.
what I wanted to say right now.
One of the reasons you became rapper, Jenny, is because you spoke English, so you got assigned like the rap parts in the cover songs portion of the trainee program. And you've obviously really grown into that rap role in Blackpink. I mean, it's something that the fans love you for. And now that it's part of your artistry, like, what are some things that rap allows you to explore and communicate to the world? And what comes over you when you do the second verse rap in Do 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 Do? It's like watching you become an entirely different person.
Actually, I've never really said this anywhere, but I've wanted to. And it's something to do with me rapping. Okay, so like you said, I've gotten into the whole idea of rapping because of the language that I was working with, and that's how I started. And back when I was a trainee, I thought like this is what I was supposed to do, and I got so into it. And by the time that we debut, in my head, I'm thinking I'm a rapper. Like, no, like just in my head, I'm gonna go out there and rap my ass.
Yeah, cool.
But the strange part was, like how you said before about finding your identity, like as a trainee too. So after our debut, we did like 6 songs where I would just rap, like seriously rap. And along the way, I kind of got confused because the more I did singing and music, I came to realize that there's a big side of me inside that I love to sing, just play with my vocals, but I actually never had the chance to really explore that as a trainee because I got told that I should be a rapper, So there was a phase where I would hate to rap. Like I was like, this isn't me. Like this isn't the Jenny that I envisioned in my head. Like I don't think I'm a rapper. So there was definitely a burnout season. Is that how do I say it?
Yeah, there was a moment of uncertainty.
There was a moment where I was denying myself just because of the idea that I didn't pick this path that somebody else has picked for me. And then after taking some time off of work and listening to music in general, and then I actually looked back to the videos that I performed and when I was doing lives to like actually see myself enjoying rapping on stage. And that's the moment where I accepted the fact that that is a part of me, but there was a new side of me that I hasn't been found within me that I have discovered. So yeah, right now I am lucky enough to have a choice to be a crazy rapper but also sing whenever I want to. So yeah, I would like to say it's a switch inside that just comes out of me. I'm surprised at myself when I rewatch some of the stuff that I did live. I'm like, whoa.
Blackpink became the first K-pop group to ever headline Coachella this year. Now, I know, amazing. Now, walk me through like your feelings in that historic moment. Like, how did it feel to present your culture, your music, and your life's work to 250,000 people in person and millions more watching along at home? I mean, thousands of miles away from where you guys got your start.
It was the most exciting and nerve-wracking thing that happened in our lives, definitely. And this happened in the middle of our tour. So that was also a big challenge that we had to get upon. But to me personally, the hardest part was because we've performed in Sahara tent 4 years ago. I had an idea of what Coachella was now. Because back then, 4 years ago, I was like, I guess it's a festival where, you know, people just rock up, and if you like your music, they'll just, you know, dance along with you. That's where I was at. And then with 4 years headlining, like, I couldn't believe it at first. Like, I had to sit down with the girls and be like, guys, this is happening. This is happening. We were watching Ariana Grande, who was headlining when we performed. And then now we're here, we're doing this.
It's amazing.
It's crazy, but also because I knew what to expect a little bit, I was under so much pressure. I think it was my first time crying just as soon as I was off of stage, like first week. As soon as we walked out of stage, I was just like burst in tears. So it was so emotional. Like, I was so proud, and the hard work that we put on, and just the overwhelming feeling that we got from the crowd.
Of course.
It was just a lot of
emotions.
Of emotions.
It's amazing. Like you said, like that the trajectory is crazy and amazing. And, you know, like you said, even in 4 years' time from Sahara stage to the main stage, you guys have been working your ass off, and it's very impressive to see.
Actually, we were so grateful, honestly. We really knew what it meant just to be 4 girls who were from different worlds to get together in a group, and then after years of doing what we love, we end up being on the stage where we dreamt of it, we watched growing up, we fantasize being on that stage. Yeah, so it was a really, really a dream come true situation for all of us, I think. And it was really exciting, actually, because we really brought the Korean culture into our stage this time. And we were so proud of it and happy about it. Just to give you a little explanation, we did the set was a Korean architect roof design that we had called Hanok. But that was the main set that we have. And then we started our whole set list with wearing a traditional Korean dress called hanbok. It was a very short moment, but we really wanted to bring that Korean culture onto the stage, especially Coachella, because we knew like how big it is to start from where we are and then bring that to in front of, I don't even know how many people. I'm really bad with numbers, but yeah.
But I mean, it's amazing. It's really exciting to see it all happen for you guys. And I want to ask you about one of my favorite things to watch, which is videos of Blackpink sound checks. Because the four of you just get to joke around and enjoy each other's company without the pressures of like the actual show to stress you out. Like, can you take me into that moment and tell me what those moments are like with your bandmates?
So, like, at the beginning of our tour, going to soundcheck every day felt like a lot of work. Because, you know, it means earlier glam time, or, you know, earlier wake up time. But then I realized how important and fun it is because it wakes you up before the actual show. Like, it lets your energy like connect with the fans that are coming. And the more and more sound checks that we did, we just, like you said, we just started having so much fun because we got to sing the songs that weren't on the set list and just show the actual side of Blackpink before we were Blackpinked out.
Before you're Blackpinked out, exactly.
Yeah, and luckily our fans are really happy to see us be crazy and just teenage girls. So yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, I mean, all these years later, like, what do you still enjoy about each other and what are you still learning from each other?
So during COVID, we had a lot of solo stuff happening in our lives. And I think seeing each member do their solo stuff has taught me a lot of things and gave me more ways to respect them as an artist. Definitely, because we always have to negotiate how we want to do things as a group, but to see each one of us decide for ourselves and make decisions on ourselves was really fun and interesting, I think.
So much of your life is on constant display for your fans. Your days as a trainee were documented and broadcast, and today Blackpink can't even leave the airport without fans following. You know, you're able to share so much of yourself with the world and your fans, but you're also not able to share everything. Like, what are some ways that you have felt maybe misunderstood by people, and what are some things that you feel like you wish you'd been able to share or share differently if you were given the chance?
Over the pandemic and even up to right now, I've learned to take care of my body, and I've learned a lot about myself with my health and how my muscles work, how bendy I am with my arms, with my, like, in every details that I've spent time. And it's all started because I would constantly hurt myself during performances and lives compared to other girls. And it was just a stressful thing in my life. I'm like, there we go. I fell again. Like, I tripped over again. And like, I realized that even though I had the training days, that was more about I need to be good at dancing, not how do I keep myself safe and healthy while I'm doing
yeah.
this. So I feel like I've disappointed my fans at some point of my life where it seemed like I wasn't giving my best. But I haven't had the moment to say this, but I want to say that I did not know how to control my body and like use my body the way I should. And like something like I just don't do well in heels. Some people are amazing in heels. Of me being like one of the shortest girl in the group, I cannot work with heels. My feet aren't built for heels. Even though I try, and sometimes when I'm feeling perfectly fine, like when my body's on it, like it's fine. But yeah, when I'm like traveling so much and my body's all bloated and my feet are like so bloated, if I try to dance in heels, my stamina just goes really down because I know it's uncomfortable for me. So yeah, stuff like that. I've wanted to not come clean, but wanted to share with my fans that I'm still at a point where I'm learning about myself, if anything. So yeah, let me be the person to share me like from now on. And yeah,
that's beautiful. You describe your identity apart from Blackpink. Who is Jennie when you're not thinking about making or performing music? What is that other side of you?
I think honestly, I'm a nerd. Is that bad to say? Like,
no,
I truly believe I'm a nerd. Like, I love learning new things and like experimenting new things.
Yeah.
When I'm off of work, I would randomly go to a pottery class, go to learn French. Like, I just constantly like to throw myself under like this new environment, maybe because of how I grew up, but I just love to see myself like adjusting to the environment that I put myself in.
I completely relate to that. I feel like it's so important to be so curious and constantly learn new things. I mean, I'm constantly trying to like learn new things and keep myself interested and go to the theater and listen to different music and read books and constantly keep myself going. And I think maybe it is something about being thrown into different experiences very young that kind of pushes you in that direction, which is really cool. Jennie, thank you so much. This has been so amazing having you.
Oh my gosh, it was honestly my pleasure.
I like to end my conversations by asking for some lists from my guests.
Ooh.
And like you said, I know that you're super into Pilates and yoga, like I am. And because you're always on the road, what are 5 ways you like to get your body moving, even if you don't have a gym you can use?
I feel like I'm a little lazy when I'm actually on tour. Like it's hard to get my like exercise, but just taking a walk, have a yoga mat in the room, and like what I do is like I would wake up in the morning, just play some really nice calm music, stretch, and like meditate. And I'm more on that side of taking care of the body when I'm on tour. So yeah, I didn't give you 5 lists, but go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Well, you said keep a yoga mat in the room and meditate.
Meditate and use stairs.
Yeah, take the stairs. Always a good one.
And yeah, I would say 4 things, if that's okay.
Of course, 4 things is perfect. We'll take it. Jenny, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
Thank you for your time.
Of
I appreciate you making time to do this with me.
Of course.
And
Anything for Dua.
oh, love you.
Love you.
Thank you. Love you. Talk to you soon.
Soon. Bye.
Bye, babe.
Okay, wait. Let's talk New Year's resolutions.
Ooh, okay, I'll go. Mine is new year, new skin. Wait.
I hate choosing between so many things. Hi, I'm Jenny, and today I'm gonna let Al ask me anything. I can't leave my house without headphones because I love listening to music. I feel the most powerful when I'm Blackpink. Having my girls by my side and doing what we love, performing on stage, interacting with fans, I think. Yeah. Well, I've gotten a lot of advices in my life, but recently I'm gonna go with it's okay to slow down and take your time. So the last time I was in set was, I think, for our video show.